Dun, dun, dun. Yo, let's get everybody. We got an early stream. Remember when the Clippers got traded? What team? Brother, how's everybody doing? I know. I'm back. We are back. We're back. Bro, there's so much stuff, bruh, that just happened. Get into the Heat. Dang. That's a crazy deal. Wait, who'd they trade for him? By the way, chat, also, do we want to check out Evan before? Do we want to check out Evan today? Because I want to check out Evan and Sadat's video today. Because, like, Insomniac is working on 2 more games. So, who do you want to check out? So, the mother yesterday? Facts. Who do you want to check out today? Do you want to check out Evan? You want to check out Evan? Evan dropped the video yesterday. That we need to check out. We need to check out Evan first. We gotta check out Evan. It has been a minute since Evan cooked up a video. Evan has it up, got you. And Caboose got it. Wait, they traded him for Kevin Love? I mean, at least it's better than what's going on with Damian Lillard, with him leaving the Bucks. But all right, before we even start the stream, though, we're gonna go ahead and check out Evan's video real quick. Evan dropped a new video. And apparently, Marvel's Venom might be a thing. It might be a thing. It is going to be a thing. Yeah, John Collins too crazy. Hold on. Let me go ahead and actually get my title.
Start a 30-day free trial from Adobe Stock and get millions of videos, images, and more.
You'll still have common days.
These ads.
Get caught in traffic during your commute.
Ad blocker again. All right, so Venom might be a thing. He's back.
That's right, Spidey Squad.
I'm confident in the game, no question, bro. We're back with it, bro. There's a whole bunch of stuff that happened because, like, all this happened on the 4th of July. I wake up and I see that tweeted. I'm like, it's a rumor because someone posted over on Twitter, and I'm like, nah, this can't be. We're actually getting a Venom game, and I was like, well,
I'm back, but regardless.
Oh, let me make sure I can hear it. All right. Governor, no question, bro. I'm copping it too.
Welcome back, true believers and all you spectacular Spidey fans out there, to another very exciting Marvel Games related video. And boy, have I missed saying that. Now, in case you haven't...
Bro, after hearing that Marvel's Venom might be happening, y'all already know I have to go back and play Spider-Man. I gotta go back and play Spider-Man.
seen any of my recent posts on social media, or even seen my latest community posts here on my YouTube channel, you would know that I've been insanely busy with all the work that I've currently been doing within the Disney College program. And while I've unfortunately not been able to upload any new major content on the channel for over a full month at this point, I still continue to remain beyond grateful for every single one of your continuous support. And hopefully, this will merely be the start of many more videos to come, because the news we have to talk about today is pretty much what we've all been waiting for, especially for all you die-hard symbiote fans out there. So if you're someone like me who's beyond hyped to see the future of Marvel games in its entirety, then definitely be sure to thwip that like button and subscribe to the channel for even more Marvel games videos like this down the line. So while there's certainly been no recent shortage of other exciting AAA Marvel games, with the likes of Marvel Cosmic Invasion releasing later this year, as well as other big games that will be releasing later sometime next year, with that of Marvel's Deadpool VR and Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, a lot of us gamers are still left wondering as to what exactly the current status is in regards to the much more heavy-hitting, blockbuster-level AAA titles. And of course, in this case, we're primarily talking about Insomniac Games, who is currently working full steam ahead on their next major AAA Marvel game release, with that of Marvel's Wolverine. Or at least, that's what we all thought was going down. Because as this news was reported by various gaming outlets, is that an individual developer currently working at Insomniac Games fully revealed that the studio currently has more than just Wolverine in the works.
It was on their LinkedIn page. Someone, if y'all didn't see my video, it was on their LinkedIn page. Like, someone, on their LinkedIn page, someone, it was an Insomniac dev, and they were listed as a senior character and concept artist. And they also they were also the artists for Spider-Man 2. So I'm like, and they also said they're also working, and on top of that, in their profile also said that they were also working on Wolverine. Don't know who the concept artist is, but like, I got a couple ideas.
And more specifically is that the news that Insomniac Games was working on multiple games outside of Marvel's Wolverine was shared by a developer on LinkedIn. The dev, whose name we'll leave out to protect their identity, which I will also do the same as well, is a senior character and concept artist who mentions their projects as Marvel's Wolverine and 2 unannounced games. This developer also worked on Marvel's Spider-Man 2 as a character and concept artist. The studio, which employs around 520 people, which is 2 or 3 times the size of most other AAA developers, has worked on 3 games simultaneously in the past, which, to remind all of you, did include Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered for the PlayStation 5, Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, and Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. So this isn't as unlikely as it sounds. In fact, former project director Aaron Eberhardt, who left the studio in September 2023, did officially confirm in July of that same year that an unannounced game was in development at the studio, along with Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine. Now, at face value, this may not seem like that big of news, considering that Insomniac Games absolutely has their hands full currently working on not just Marvel's Wolverine, but is also more than likely beginning their early production phases of what is supposedly going to be the finale of the critically acclaimed Marvel Spider-Man franchise with the one and only Marvel's Spider-Man 3. So Insomniac currently working on multiple AAA games at the same time isn't that out of the ordinary. But the most interesting thing to take away from all this news is that alongside Marvel's Wolverine and the more than likely Marvel's Spider-Man 3, Insomniac Games is supposedly working on a third massive AAA game. And despite all the massive Marvel games that Insomniac currently is working on, there have been people online who've been speculating that this third unannounced game could be another installment within one of the other franchises that Insomniac currently owns, possibly with the likes of Ratchet & Clank.
A lot of people are also saying that too, I'm not gonna lie. But there's no way. Get this off of my screen. Okay.
You serious?
Yeah, I don't think so. Trust me, I am a die-hard Ratchet & Clank fan, and I personally believe that Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart is one of the best PS5 exclusives to release on the platform. But given all of this momentum that Insomniac currently has with the Marvel IP, as well as how financially profitable all their Marvel games have been up to this point, there is no way that this third unannounced game that Insomniac is currently working on is not a Marvel title. And if you all know me by now, you already know what I think that this game is going to be.
Yep.
Without a doubt, I fully believe that this third unannounced Insomniac game is finally going to be the AAA standalone Venom game that we've all been waiting for. The biggest indicator being that Venom was already a fully playable character in Marvel Spider-Man 2. So not being able to completely expand on his already existing moveset, as well as give Venom his own individual storyline within the Marvel Spider-Man universe, would, in my honest opinion, be an absolute massive missed opportunity.
Right.
But more
exactly, like, this is literally like one of the main issues. Like, this is probably like everybody's problem, even like I think it's a huge problem. Venom only has 2 moves. Again, I say this, Venom only has 2 moves. Because remember, it was with, because like, you have to know that when we had, because like, you have to know that when Venom was on Peter, he had 4. With Harry, like, whenever you got transferred back to Harry and were playing him, he only has 2 moves. And that concept art, there was flat out a lot more moves that they were going to have him use.
importantly is the obvious statement that we received from the narrative director of Marvel Spider-Man 2 himself, of John Paquette, stating back when Marvel Spider-Man 2 initially released in 2023 is that we're going to listen to the fans and see what they want if we end up making a potential Venom spin-off game. Which, at this point, the answer to that question is a resounding yes. Especially if we end up having to fight Cletus Cassidy, also better known as Carnage, as the game's final boss. That would just be pure poetry. I know a lot of you might be asking the question, is what exactly does this mean for the release schedule of Marvel's Wolverine? And that, my friends, is where things start to get really interesting. If you've been keeping fully up to date with all the latest posts from Insomniac Games themselves, they did actually post something rather interesting back in May, where they stated, "Welcome PlayStation interns." Insomniac and Sony Interactive Entertainment are delighted to host a new generation of innovators this summer, who will cut their claws around our studio working on exciting things like Marvel's Wolverine. To our interns, let's push the boundaries of play together. Now that's a pretty exciting post in and of itself, simply knowing that there are going to be brand new interns within the gaming industry working at Insomniac Games. But what's more intriguing is that they specifically highlighted that these interns will be directly working on Marvel's Wolverine, which in my honest opinion tells me that while the development of Marvel's Wolverine is going smoothly, I still think that means they do have quite a ways to go until the game launches. Where I personally thought that Marvel's Wolverine releasing sometime next year in 2026
I thought that too.
made the most sense. But if anything, this post implies that Wolverine might be actually releasing sometime after the year of 2026 as a whole. And as it was reported by Game Rant, with some supposed inside information speculating as to the current release schedule of all the upcoming AAA Insomniac Marvel games, they go on to highlight that the rumored standalone Venom game is actually going to be releasing before Marvel's Wolverine within next year of 2026, followed by Marvel's Wolverine launching sometime in
Bro, that's just insane. We have to go on another wait, bro. But at the same time, though, chat, I'm not gonna lie, at the same time, though, I have to agree with this. Like, it puts them out of the range of GTA. Like, it puts them out of the range of GTA 6. Which is actually very interesting. Because, like, if it puts them out of the range of GTA 6, then that's really fair. Because, like, they all know, because, like, after GTA, because like I'm not gonna say this, but like after that GTA 6 trailer dropped, after it late into 20, and after Rockstar late into 2026, every single game developer saw that, every single company saw that and was like, yeah, we have to rework our schedule.
2027, and last but not least, with the finale of their Spider-Man franchise, with Marvel's Spider-Man 3 possibly launching in 2029, which at that point may end up being a cross-gen title on both the PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 6, which, coming from me personally, I think makes a whole lot of sense. The Venom game, which is also rumored to be slightly bigger than Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, but smaller than Marvel's Spider-Man 2, would take less time for Insomniac Games to develop. But in the case of Wolverine, especially given the terrible hacking situation that Insomniac Games experienced, they may want to give Logan even more development time so that way the game will fully live up to every single diehard Wolverine fan's expectations. But if all of this news is to say that not only does this rumored Venom game exist, but it could very well end up releasing as early as next year, then I for one couldn't be happier. In the end, everybody, Insomniac Games is absolutely cooking. And while I'm still extremely excited for Marvel's Wolverine and the inevitable Marvel Spider-Man 3, I am going to absolutely lose my mind the day that Insomniac officially confirms that they're making a Venom game. But still, only time will tell. And with all that said, everybody, that's the video I have for all you today, and please let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. On a scale of 1 to 10, how likely do you think it is that Insomniac is also currently working on a Marvel's Venom game? And if they are, what would you want to see from it? Let me know what you think. Be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you did enjoy, and for more Marvel Games videos like this in the future. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay spectacular, Spidey fans, and until next time, peace out.
W video. And we got Sadat next.
Prime Day is coming July 8th through the 11th with great deals on whatever you're getting into next. Bust the move.
There you go. What did you do, Direct Nation?
We got Sadat next
like
after we're gonna start playing some Uncharted.
Again.
So good and tasty?
There's been a lot of talk lately about the legendary studio. Much of it, of course, people asking when Wolverine is coming out, but overall, fans are wondering what exactly their roadmap of games will look like after the devastating cyber attack, especially after the expected Spider-Man 2 DLC was seemingly put on hold indefinitely despite initially being planned. Well, we got some exciting stuff to go over today on Super News. One of the developers at Insomniac reportedly gave a big update about what they're currently working on, and also have to address a new report from an insider who says Insomniac is dropping a new superhero game in 2026, but it's not Wolverine. As usual, I'll quickly break down everything you need to know without wasting your time. First, Hulk smash that like button to share the good news, or change it to a dislike if the video was dog water. So first off, if you're one of those people worried Wolverine is canceled, don't. Insomniac once again confirmed on Twitter that Wolverine is still coming and development is going great. They even went so far as to update their entire website and create new sections just to promote the fact that Wolverine is still in development. Now, obviously, nothing is guaranteed in the industry. Just ask Microsoft, who just fired 9,000 people and canceled a bunch of games. But even PlayStation is confident in the development of Wolverine, as they recently added the game to its list of tentpole franchises that they're confident will make them a lot of money.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of like, why would they say yeah, it's kind of like
make them a lot of money.
Oh, let's go back to that. Hold up, so let's go back to that real quick. See, look, they have this for 2025. They have Death Stranding 2, which is already out, and then Ghost of Yotei is coming out too. Because like every single year they mostly have like 2 games that are dropping, but with GTA they had to completely scrap it. So it's like you have 2025, and then like these 2 have to be, well, technically speaking, they only have 1 game for 2026. So I'm guessing we all know how Naughty Dog is with their games, so like I'm down to give them a lot of time for Intergalactic. But like for Wolverine though, it's like, bruh, it's like, why 2027, bro?
List of tentpole franchises that they're confident will make them a lot of money. Now for the latest on Insomniac's plans. Almost nobody has as much faith in the studio as I do, and even I was surprised by this. A popular Spanish language PlayStation news account noticed that a developer at Insomniac listed new info about the studio's plans on their LinkedIn profile. LinkedIn is basically Twitter for the employed, and also a good place to network if you want to land a job. The profile apparently said Insomniac has 3 games currently in development. This is a surprise to me because I assumed they weren't working on more than 2. It's been all hands on deck for Wolverine, due in large part to it being affected most by the cyber attack. And according to voice actor Yuri Lowenthal, development on Spider-Man 3 is already underway, which is supported by job postings. But apparently there's a 3rd game they are still working on, which obviously has to be This isn't that surprising though after doing a bit of research. In July 2023, a few months before Spider-Man 2 launched, the game's project director Aaron Eberhardt confirmed in an interview that Insomniac at the time was working on 3 games, Spider-Man 2, Wolverine, and an unannounced 3rd. The cyber attack later that year revealed they had at one point been planning a multiplayer Spider-Man game called The Great Web, but that was almost certainly canceled at the time of the interview, so it was probably a reference to either Spider-Man 3 or the other game spoiled in the cyber attack, Venom. This is a perfect segue into a report from insider middle-aged gamer guy, creator of the Mag Show. According to him, Venom is very much in development. The game will be bigger than Miles Morales, but smaller than Spider-Man 2, and he claims it will launch in 2026, with Wolverine being pushed to 2027. He also speculates Marvel Spider-Man 3 will launch on both PS5 and PS6. That last bit seems obvious though, as it took several years into the console generation to consistently get new PS5 games that weren't on PS4. They have shipped nearly 80 million PS5 consoles so far. Sony will almost certainly be making most PS6 games playable on the PlayStation 5 for at least the first 2 years. Now, while I definitely think Insomniac working on 3 games is valid, and agree it's probably Venom, I would for sure take everything said on the Mag Show with a generously large grain of salt. According to Reddit, he is currently listed as a tier 6 leaker, a classification for insiders whose scoops have not been confirmed. This is 5 tiers below insiders like Jeff Grubb and Jason Schreier, who are almost never wrong about anything. With that said,
which by the way, we still have a PlayStation showcase coming up soon.
I don't think it's an unreasonable expectation. Miles Morales was dropped only 2 years after the release of Spider-Man PS4 as a lead-in to Spider-Man 2. Venom launching 3 years after Spider-Man 2 makes sense since clearly everything at Insomniac was delayed because of the cyber attack. If Sony needs them to release something in 2026, since Naughty Dog's Intergalactic won't be ready until 2027 at the earliest, a smaller scale Venom game makes a lot of sense and gives them more time to work on Wolverine, especially if they needed to rework a bunch of things due to both leaks and having to completely change creative directors.
Yeah, Brian Horton did leave, so they had to swap everything up, which is like, that's the one thing that I'm upset about, is literally that they had like the right plan, but Brian Horton quit. Apparently the changes were because of creative decisions around the game. So I'm gonna hope that the game's crazy when it comes out. I'm gonna hope that the game's god tier when it comes out.
Naughty Dog's Intergalactic.
But I will say this though. Chat, I feel like 2027, and y'all can probably agree with me on this, 2027 is going to be Marvel's Wolverine and Intergalactic. It's going to be giving like The Last of Us 2 and Miles Morales vibes. Because like back in, I want to say 2021, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Was it 2020? No, in 2020, where it was Miles Morales and The Last of Us Part 2. We're going to be getting that. We're going to be getting 100%. It's going to be a contest between Naughty Dog and Insomniac like it was back in 2020. Yo, Dallas, what's good? It is 100% going to be the exact same thing as it was back in 2020. It's going to be Naughty Dog versus Insomniac again. Both of my favorite companies going at it. This is going to be weird. Okay, chat, I'm not going to lie. I'm not even gonna know. I'm not even gonna know who to even choose in 2027 for Game of the Year. I don't even know. For Game of the Year in 2027, I don't know at this point. Yeah, Wolverine. Oh, and by the way, chat, since Wolverine got pushed back to 2027, or at least like based off that LinkedIn page, it's weird.
It won't be ready until 2027 at the earliest. A smaller scale Venom game makes a lot of sense and gives them more time to work on Wolverine, especially if they needed to rework a bunch of things due to both leaks and having to completely change creative directors. And unfortunately for Brian Horton, he chose to step down from being in charge of Wolverine to instead switch from PlayStation to Xbox in order to work as a creative director on Perfect Dark. That game was just canceled and the entire studio is being shut down.
Oh, wait, never mind. Hold on a minute. Yo, Brian Horton, if you're watching this, yo, Brian Horton, if you're watching this, can you please, like, you know, slide back over to Insomniac and, you know what I'm saying? I like, we know the game, you know, got leaked and stuff like that, but like, bruh, like, come on, bruh.
I hope PlayStation lets him come back. But this news about a third game in development gets even more interesting because I previously made a video when it was revealed Insomniac is currently working on a game that will have multiplayer. Click the video on screen to learn more.
Okay.
Imagine.
See, that's the thing is, like, they have it scheduled for 2027, but it's like, why would you have it scheduled for 2027 when, like, it's rumored to be coming out in 2026? It's weird. But then after that LinkedIn page said something else. Or that or at least that character and that senior character concept artist profile on LinkedIn said something else. Alright, y'all, let's go ahead and we're gonna play some Uncharted. And after that I do want to play some Last of Us. I mean, not Last of Us, I do want to check out everything else today too. But yeah, how's everybody doing in chat today? Since, you know, make sure I like the stream. Also, chat question.
Can't believe I'm here. You mean, with you in Italy, huh?
Yeah, me either. Just wish the circumstances were less tense, you know?
Well.
Now, the sights are a bit more enjoyable that way.
Oh. So this isn't your first time here?
No, it's more like third.
90 more games I'm getting for PS5, then moving on to PS6, then
well, yeah,
more games for PS5, and then move on to PS6. And I'm good. And you? Yeah, I'm good. Woke this morning, vibed.
Man, there's no way up under that bridge.
At this point, I'm not even gonna lie. They might as well just make
beam underneath.
Chad, I'm not gonna lie. Wolverine is delayed until 2027. So at this point,
I'm watching.
Just make it a PS6 game. This is gonna sound crazy.
I missed.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's a PS6 game.
It's all in the wrist. Let me see it.
See?
Yeah, it's not bad. For a second attempt.
Like, to be honest, I wouldn't even be surprised if it's gonna be a PS6 game.
You see that?
Oh, like a pro.
It's your turn.
Waiting for Marvel Spider-Man 3. Marvel Spider-Man 3 with rumors. People are saying 2029.
So
Hey, bet we can swing off that beam up there.
People are out here saying 2029. I'm like,
Hey, let's switch places. All right, climb over me. I've got a good grip.
Okay.
And they're saying that it might be a cross-gen title. I'm like, nah, don't make it a cross-gen title. It's. I feel like Marvel Spider-Man 3 is gonna be on PS6. But people want it to be a cross-gen title. I'm like, okay, if it's gonna be a cross-gen title.
Okay, come on, Nathan. It looks like you can climb down and make your way over.
Right behind you.
I'm like, this the last time that a cross-gen title happened, we didn't even get like. It was Miles, so it's like they're all basing like. No offense to like no offense to like and I have mad respect for people that still have a PS4 to this day, but like when a game is dropping on that console, they want to actually have the hardware for that console. They want to see what the game looks like for that hardware. Like, I'm sorry, but like that's just the way it works. Well, I mean, until it comes to PC. You know, say, don't be blind.
Hold up.
No need to go for PS5. It's not going. It's not going for PS5. I'm gonna be upset. It's gonna be on PS5, but like with that year difference, they might as well just have it for PS6. But there's two things I will say that I'm happy about. That puts them out of the range for GTA 6. Because we all know when GTA 6 drops, like we all know that as soon as that second trailer for GTA 6 dropped and it said 2026, it said May 2026, they were like, yeah, we gotta reschedule all this. At least that's literally what I think. I'm not sure it's a bad thing, but it puts them on a range of GTA.
Okay. We're good.
Jesus, did you see him? That rented thug was packing some serious heat. Should have brought guns.
Sam, we're gonna pull this off so smoothly we won't need them.
I hope you're right.
I will say that's one decision that I actually really like.
Years. It's the little things that you miss the most.
The only downside is
Like what?
2027.
The smell of fresh citrus. Riding the motorcycle. It's little things, but they add up.
That should hold.
All right.
The only thing is though, like that senior character concept artist, they also worked on Marvel Spider-Man 2. So like even I tried, like I'm not trying to say like, cause like I don't know. I tried to see, I looked everywhere. Like I'm not trying to say like I'm like, we don't know who it is. Like we don't know who it is. So it's like.
Your other wonderful.
But the thing is though, they worked on Marvel Spider-Man 2 though, so it's.
You at least take any pictures?
That's the problem, is like they worked on Marvel Spider-Man 2, so it's kind of like I want to look into it, and I'm like,
This looks promising.
I think you mean precarious. Oh, shit! You okay up there?
Yeah.
but I do think that this is
I'm
like
good.
low-key what the combat's gonna look like. It's gonna be literally like I do think that for Wolverine's combat and stuff like that, I do think they are gonna take some stuff from Uncharted though. Like I wouldn't be surprised if they did. If they take some stuff from Uncharted low-key. Especially the motorcycle chase. That's the one thing. I swear if he does not have a motorcycle, there's going to be a problem. Like, I will say there's going to be a problem.
Thanks.
Nathan? Nathan?
What?
Okay.
You all right?
Yeah. How do I look?
Like 400 million bucks. Let's go.
All right, I'm right behind you.
By the way, chat, let me know if you guys can hear the game.
Sully?
Know what I love about partying with a bunch of crooks?
What's that?
Nobody cares if you smoke indoors.
It's been a while.
Too long, boyo.
You remember my dead brother, right? Victor?
I'll be goddamned. 15 years.
Yep.
Good to see you alive, Sam.
Let's try keeping them alive by getting this cross, huh?
Yeah, about that.
What about that?
Come on, let me show you something. Take a look.
That's Avery's cross.
They brought it out of storage just before you guys got here.
They changed the lot order.
Take a whole
There's a
pile
lot.
of cash to make that happen.
Right, well, how long before they start the bidding?
10, 15 minutes tops.
Well, there's gotta be some way we can grab it.
There is just a small matter of a few hundred eyewitnesses down there.
Okay, but we just need a diversion.
Like?
Like, I don't know. But there's gotta be something.
Well, if the guards see us making for that cross,
But they don't see us. Jesus, you guys act like you never spend time in prison. If you want something dirty done, then you wait for lights out.
Yeah.
where's that electrical panel for this place?
There's ventilation. Electrical. That's it up here. So we just have to climb up there and kill the lights.
Grab the cross in the dark.
There will be an emergency generator.
That'll give us a few seconds of darkness to work with.
Meaning we'll have to be right next to the cross when the lights go out.
There's no
Exactly.
way we can get that close without being noticed.
Scusate, signora. Antipasti?
I'm all set.
Hi. How are you?
Ciao.
Would you focus?
The waiter wouldn't get noticed.
That could work.
That will work. All right. All right, I'll get to the breaker room and kill the power.
You mean I'm the waiter?
You're the best pickpocket. You head down to the floor, keep your eye on the prize, okay? Let us know if anything, hinky goes down.
Yo, Howard Singh, thanks for a sub.
All right. Listen, we still got this. Ready?
Ready?
All right, follow me. We'll cut through the cellar.
Gotta say, Victor, the years have been kind to you.
Thanks. I chalk it up to going vegan. You're kidding.
Card Winder Swing, thanks for a sub. Wait, why am I going this way? Oh wait, never mind. Yeah, I gotta go down to the actually. I gotta go down here too. Actually.
You see,
Yeah, I'm gonna call you Wind.
Cellar's just through there. Let's go.
This place is fancy. Of course they play douchey European techno. Excuse me. Hell, it's locked.
Shit, it was open earlier.
now what? Can we pick it?
No, it's electronic.
We're gonna have to find another way in.
You see that?
Key card, back left pocket.
Yep.
I'm on it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You sure you want to do that? There's a lot of eyes out here.
I think I can handle a simple lift.
All right.
What in the heck?
Oh, real smooth.
I'm not even trying yet. Yeah, I can tell.
Oh, so close.
I'm just being extra careful.
Well, don't.
Excuse me.
Shit.
You, need some pointers?
No, just Warming up, that's all.
Okay. What do you say we just run it like the old days, okay? I do the interference, you make the grab, right?
Yeah. Good.
I almost nabbed the key too. Which is the crazy part.
And good evening to you. I see my accent has betrayed me once again. Trust me, I have heard them much worse. I've seen you ordering the waiters around. Is this your thing? You run the show? I handle events for Mrs. Rossi, including the outlet. Certainly worse than this fellow. Hey, this is her estate, then? One of her estates, yes.
And he doubted me.
Harwinder.
Pleasure to watch professionals at work.
All right, I'm gone.
Okay.
All right, let's try this again. We'll still need these.
Great.
Good luck.
We'll be in touch.
Oh, and by the way, the craziest thing too is that people are still out here saying that it's gonna fail. It's not gonna fail. Wolverine's not gonna fail. People just saw random leaked gameplay footage and thought it was just trash.
Hello, Nadine. Pleasure to see you again.
Only this time, I've got the drop on you.
Well, I guess I should be glad that's not a real gun. Hardly recognize you out of your fatigues.
Yeah. You know how it is? Every once in a while, a job requires us to get all dolled up. Looking sharp, by the way.
Not too bad yourself.
Feels so out of place here. Can't tell you what a relief it is to run into another English speaker. Even if you are American.
They'll have to blame my parents for that one.
I was on my way to the bar. Can I get you something?
Yeah, scotch. On the rocks.
Be right back.
Date? Catch all that?
Yes, I did. Sounds like a lady's trying to buy you a drink.
Yeah, Nadine Ross is buying me a drink.
Nadine Ross. Wait, doesn't she own that Army for Hire? Is it called Coastline?
Shoreline.
Yeah, right. But you had a run-in with them.
It's putting it mildly. Fortunately, she does not seem to be holding a grudge.
I'm good to go here. All right. Listen, we're all set, Sully. You, stay out of trouble, okay?
I'll try.
Ready? Yeah, let's do it.
Gotta find where the waiters and caterers are hanging out.
Yeah, lure one out of the kitchen, probably.
And let's go find the kitchen.
Man, there's enough food down here to feed a small town.
Dun, dun. Absolutely love the theme.
Crap.
You see a waiter in there?
Nah, just more heavily armed goons.
The hell is this? This gate wasn't on the blueprint. Locked, of course. Okay, plan B. There you go. See some fence up there.
Here we go. Let there be light.
Bad electrical in this joint.
Don't suppose you brought a... Yeah, that'll do. I guess it's always a good idea to bring a smoker along. Unless you need to run.
Man, I'm starting to get a little drunk off the fumes in here.
Oh, good thing Sully's driving. Dead end.
Oh wait, this was always confusing me. Let's see if I can figure it out.
Maybe the
this time.
vent access is behind these casks.
Good job. That's a lot of really rare vintage.
Yeah, maybe Alcazar can just settle for some good wine.
Hey, she'll be worried that Victor's chatting up Nadine Ross. I mean, I've heard some pretty scary stories about her crew.
Yeah, don't worry about Sully. I can talk his way out of anything. This way.
Hey, look, the vents. That's our way out.
Yeah, I got it. No need to give me a hand or anything.
I'm holding the lighter.
Hold the lighter.
All right, perfect.
Okay, up we go. Right there. Bed's smaller than it looked, huh?
And a lot more dusty.
Shh, shh, shh.
Damn it. Wires. Baldy looks undersized, too.
There's no shortage of waiters around here. Okay.
Just imagine just going through here and it's like, bro, what?
Shh. You shh.
Ucciderei quel portiere di merda!
Dove diavolo si procurano tutta questa roba?
Sono pezzi rubati ai ricettatori.
Fresh air, here we come. Hey, check this out. See that building with the radio tower?
You mean the cell tower?
What? Whatever. Listen, that's the power room.
Yeah, you're right. Let's see how
All
we
right.
get past this gate. Sam, up here. I'll boost you up.
All right.
All right. Good thing you kept in shape. There you go. Sully, we just got out of the wine cellar, heading to the power room now. How's it looking? Sully? You there? It must be a bad spot for a signal. Hopefully he's doing... Sam, look. Maybe we can use that, find a window, drop into the kitchen.
That's a good idea. I'll boost you up and you take care of the ladder.
This has to be the most funniest scene ever. Waiter just walks out of the bag. He's like,
Got it? Heads up, heads up. Buonasera.
Ma che sta facendo?
Easy on the civilians, Sam.
oh, chat. And also gameplay for Mafia drops. I want to check that out too.
We've both been there before, right?
Right.
Well, I got mine. You get yours.
All right. Okay, let's get to the power room.
Yeah, I will be getting Mafia too.
Sam, you good?
Yeah, these pants are just a little bit too tight.
Yeah, well, that's the style these days.
Really? Oh, when in Rome.
Nah, because we're in Italy. I get it.
All right, I'm gonna head back to the ballroom.
Sam, you there? Sam? Sully? Great.
No. Gonna climb all the way up.
Guys, if you can hear me, I'm just about at the power room. Should be there soon. Ish.
My Yellow Country feels like Uncharted. Wait, how?
Oh, shit!
I can't believe you got away with that.
Oh, we did not. No, we had our liberty taken away for a month.
And what about the horse?
Fortunately, we had a lot of carrots on board.
No.
Recognize someone.
No. I thought I did, but no.
Hey, when am I finally going to meet that partner of yours? Drake?
Well, that's ex-partner. Yeah, I've been flying solo for a while now. Drake's out.
Oh? Like dead out?
Oh, no. More like retired. Last I heard, he settled down, got married.
Well, then he might as well be dead, right? Victor Sullivan. How the hell are you?
Rafe?
How long has it been? 10 years? 12?
15.
It's amazing. All these years gone by, here we are, we're still haggling over dead people's junk.
Really? Aren't you running your parents' business?
My business now. But yes, that is my day job.
That is one hell of a day job. You could probably afford to buy up everything on the block tonight.
Well, sure. But what would be the point in that? And these days I'm only
That's all the
looking
gameplay of it, and the gameplay, and the
good
gameplay
stuff.
tells it all.
Big screws.
Okay.
Any advice on what I should
I'm gonna look
pick
at
up
it.
tonight?
Cause like,
Yeah, think I want to bid against him.
I don't know. It seems like they kind of went with.
um,
I don't know, cause like from at least like when I saw it, it kind of looks like they took like the Red Dead. It kind of like they took like the Red Dead 2 things, but like added cars to it.
Well, remember where we are. This crowd didn't get rich by playing fair.
Which is why you really need someone watching your back in a place like this.
Ah. Well, I do hate to break it to you. You are working for an American.
We've partnered up on this one.
I see. Talk about a power couple.
In a few moments, we'll begin bidding on our next item, an inlaid wooden crucifix from the Trotty State.
Well, I know when I'm a third wheel. You two kids have fun tonight.
Just hold on, Sully. How'd you find out about it?
It? What it is that, Rafe? Nadine, I think your partner here has had too many Bloody Marys.
Cut the bullshit, old man. Now, I don't know how you scam your way in here, but if you think about bidding on Avery's Cross, I can tell you exactly how you're going to be leaving in a goddamn
Rafe.
fight. Well, you get my point.
Lovely seeing you both. Nate? Nate? God damn it, kid, where the hell are you?
Okay. Power room.
All right, power room.
I can do this.
Whoa. It was a little too much of a
Why
jump.
did I pick the power room?
Well, because he wanted the power room. Wait, hold up. Hold up. What would you rate the gameplay though? Like, can you do parkour? Well, technically, never seen you can do parkour, but still. Uncharted, those two games, got you. So basically, we're looking at a. Okay, wait, hold up. I think I know where I need to jump. Need to go here, climb up here, go here, climb here, and then up here. Yeah, I was gonna say the Red Dead. I was gonna say like the Red Dead gameplay, the Red Dead 2 stuff is there. Like I was looking, I was like, yeah. I'm seeing gunfights on horses.
Speriamo di non dover cambiare altri fusibili del cazzo stasera. Direi che per stasera può bastare. Ma che diavolo? Pronto? Che cosa?
You know what's crazy too is that at Future Game Show, like at the Future Game Show, they had Mafia there, but like I'm not gonna lie, the Future Game Show is looking kind of mid.
Here we go. Now, where the hell are the circuit breakers? Ah, crap. Sam, Sully, you there?
God damn it, kid. Where the hell you been?
I made it. Had a few close calls, but...
Yeah, well, if you're gonna cut the power, now would be a good time.
Well, I'm gonna need a minute before I can reach the panel.
We don't have a minute. Rafe's about to walk out of here with your cross.
Wait, what? Rafe? Rafe is here?
Yes, Rafe is here, and as of right now, he has the highest bid.
Well, outbid him.
With what? I don't have that kind of scratch.
Sully, we're stealing it, remember?
What if he calls my bluff?
He won't.
We have 90,000. Do I hear any more bids?
Guys, if we do not get this cross, I am as good as dead.
Yeah. Well, I end up with the highest bid. We're all dead.
Sully, I need you to buy me more time.
Since we have no other bids.
Trust me.
Going once? Going twice?
Screw it.
Bene, we have 100,000 euros in the room. Thank you. Do we have any other bids? We now have 110,000 euros in the room.
For a penny and for a pound.
That bid brings
Don't
us
worry.
to 120.
You'll be out of there in no time.
I better be.
Okay.
Metal Gear Snake Eater is going to be good too. Bro, I can't wait for Metal. I can't wait for that. That's gonna be insane.
We are now at 100.
Nothing. Damn it.
Snake Eater is gonna be.
Come on.
Snake Eater is gonna be great. I'm calling it.
Yeah, give me a second.
The bidding stands at 160,000 euros in the room.
Yes.
Signore's bid makes 170,000.
Because like the amount of people that have been saying that Snake is the best Metal Gear character, I'm like,
Gotcha.
okay, I still like Raiden though.
Bidding has now reached 190,000 euros.
All right, boys, I'm at the switch. You ready? As I'll ever be, Victor.
Just a sec.
I can't wait for that game. Also, what the heck is going on? Are my frames?
500,000. Let's get the show on the road here.
Thank you. We have 500,000 euros in the room. Does the gentleman wish to
Reminds me of Rambo Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. I can see it.
Had me worried there for a minute, Victor. Thought I might have to kill you.
Hold on, let me see. Hold up, Chad. Is there anything going on with my mic?
Okay. Let's ruin this asshole's evening.
Let's ruin
Anyone
it.
else? We are going once. Going twice? Then I shall sell it for 500,000.
I wouldn't be surprised if Metal Gear
Ladies
wins.
and gentlemen, please remain calm. The backup power will come on shortly.
It's gone. Sbarrate tutti l'uscita.
Move it! Get out of the way! Stop him! Hey, stop that guy!
Fermo.
What are you doing? You letting him get away? You speak...
Sparisci.
Fine.
Just instantly just walks away, just grabs it, walks, is like,
Got St. Dismas right here. You want to say hi?
Yeah, we really kicked the hornet's nest down here. Ballroom's locked down, security's scrambling.
Hey, Victor, where's our getaway?
Come to the driveway out front. Just follow the spotlights. I'll bring the car around.
I wouldn't be surprised, chat. There's so many games that are lined up for Game of the Year this year for some reason. Like you have Metal Gear, you have Ghost of Yotei.
Easy.
I'm trying to think, what's another game that they have coming out?
Wait, don't shoot at me! I'm lost! Hell!
Nathan, what is going on?
I'm being shot at.
Told you we should have brought guns.
I know.
Oh wow, the massive controller drift is crazy. Yeah, it does make sense. But also, at least in like the gameplay, that I saw, it's very clear that's going to be the final boss, and we're gonna have to fight him because like in Metal Gear they have these giant mechs. They're basically called Metal Gears. You have to fight them like yeah, the name of the game is Metal Gear, but like you have to fight people like actually like in the Metal Gears. No! Jump! No! Okay, well, I tried. I was gonna jump that. Hold up. Let me actually hold up. I was gonna jump that. I was right there too.
Dove sei finito?
I just can't wait. Ghost of Yotei is gonna have some competition. Well, never mind. Let me not even read it. I was gonna say the amount of people that played Assassin's Creed Shadows. I loved Assassin's Creed Shadows, but I'm gonna be 100% honest. With Ghost of Yotei, and with the bosses you have to fight with their weapons, it's gonna be crazy. You know how many bosses are in the game? No, because, well, I don't know any of the bosses. The only boss that I mainly know is literally the one with the lightning. That's literally the only one that I've seen. I don't know the name of him though. Wait, why am I going over here? Go over here.
Merda. Se riescono a svignarsela,
non ce climb and get a good vantage.
Ti troveremo e li riempiremo di buchi. Ma sappiamo cosa fare. Resta concentrato. D'accordo.
And I'll walk right by. I do know all the bosses for Ghost of Yotei though. Because the bosses for Ghost of Yotei, like, they are specifically, like, tailored to, like, whatever stance you have. But the amount of people are going to be asking, like...
Okay. Everything's fine. No one got a good look at me.
The new Fire one's out next month, Vex.
Stroll right on out of here.
Like, you have Mafia that comes out literally, like, at the start of next month. You have,
You're not supposed to be back here.
Metal Gear Solid 3.
Neither are you.
Or yeah, Metal Gear that comes out literally towards the end of the month.
You have something I want, and you're going to give it to me.
Really? Well, I'm flattered, but I'm afraid I'm spoken for.
That is going to be my new platinum run.
I'm not in the mood for games. Give me the crucifix.
Lady, You're lucky I'm a gentleman. Because if I weren't,
I have not gotten a really good platinum that has interested me like in a while. Because right now I'm working on the Days Gone platinum, and that platinum is very, very, very time consuming.
I want to do this.
Let's see what
Which
you
I will admit, yeah, that platinum is supposed to be time consuming, but it's like,
Come on, Nathan Drake. Nice try.
I gave you that one.
Come here. Now hand me the artifact.
be specific.
Do you know how many artifacts I've collected over the years?
Those games are in my last two games for PS5.
Let me see if I can clarify.
Heck, my last game would probably be... I can't really say it's not gonna be Wolverine, or I can't really say... Like, it might end up being Spider-Man 3.
Still a little jet lagged. How about we just call it even?
Because everybody's gonna be... Because, like, I'm gonna call it right now. When PS6 drops, the amount of scalpers that are gonna be on that are gonna be crazy.
Son of a...
Have you had enough? Or do you want to keep being a smartass?
Okay, come clean. You're no chiropractor. Your technique is really not helping my back. Alright, wait! It's in my back pocket.
Where is it?
Right there.
Alright, I'm at the car. Where the hell are you guys?
Just
Just met your friend Nadine Ross.
She's lovely.
Yeah, well, it's total chaos out here. They're trying to keep it contained, but everybody's freaking out. I don't want to rush you.
I do have an idea for the Wolverine game though.
Good question. You?
By the ballroom.
If they are taking like,
Round sign thing, it's on the way.
Round sign thing.
if they are taking stuff from Uncharted, they're gonna have to make it look realistic.
See you soon.
So I'm gonna call it right now. There better be a mode like crushing. There better be a mode that literally says the best there is at what I do, or the best he is, or the best he is at what he does difficulty. That should be the hard difficulty. That should 100% be the hard difficulty.
What are you doing? What's it look like? Nathan! Catch!
Wait, what? Oh, crap. Hey, I got it!
Are you getting a PS6? Yeah. It depends if the scalpers don't get to it.
Nice shooting! You alright?
Yeah, hanging in there.
Because like the amount of scalpers that were going for PS5s when PS5s were out,
Yeah, I think so.
they were everywhere. Like you couldn't even get one. And Sony was running low because like everybody was like, yeah, you're gonna have to get them online. Every single store is just scalping them.
Victor, I'm kind of stuck here. Any ideas? The fastest way is through the ballroom. Said the ballroom's locked out. Yeah, well, now that they know it's you guys, they cleared the place out. That ballroom it is. You get that, Nathan?
Yeah, got it.
Like that's kind of like the only thing that's kind of like the only issue. Like when a new console comes out, they're gonna figure out a way to get at least more. Yeah, getting a PS5 was already hard. Back in 2020, it was already hard going into 2021, and then after that, it was still very hard to find a PS5. Oh my gosh, dude, I'm okay right here.
Okay, almost to the ballroom.
Y'all don't know a crazy strategy to get through this? Y'all want to know a crazy strategy just to skip this whole entire encounter? Just do this.
Here we go.
You like you flat out conserve all your ammo, and you're here with all your ammo.
Jesus Christ, Nathan! Hey, how's it going? Think I'm done with this auction, huh?
Oh yeah, me too.
Get out of there!
All right, boys, change your plan. Too many people trying to leave. The driveway's all jammed up.
Hey, Nathan! Shit, what's our backup?
There's that fountain just outside the ballroom. I'll meet you there.
Got it. Let's go.
Nathan, they brought my friend! We need to get the hell out of here! Get ahead! Nathan, move! Ah, great! Double avoiding!
That's what I really like about this game. You can have like so much ammo if you just play it this way.
Sully, we're running out of time here.
Hold on, kid. Nearly
Go back here to get some ammo real quick. Do I really want to use
You're
the...
driving a hearse. You better hurry.
Alright, I'm only down with 20 bullets now. Okay. I was wondering if Nate was actually in the military or the Navy. In the game, it's kind of confirmed that Sully taught him. So like, that's kind of the thing, is like Sully's the one that taught him a lot. Oh, so it's gonna be one of these chapters where I have to. Okay, yep. The snipers in this game are insane. But yeah, it's just kind of like, why do I have this one up? Well, thank you. Alright, he's down. I can't really move.
Too close.
You have to play checkpoint for this. That's the only thing. Like, you have to play checkpoint for this part. Because, like, you don't play checkpoint for this part, then you kind of just lose every single fight. Oh, easy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, grenade yourself.
Nathan, time to go.
There's a reason why I'm over here. Like, you can... Go! Like, you can do so well at that part. But there's no way you can't do that whole entire part flawless.
I hope I don't go to hell for this. Shit.
By the way, if y'all are enjoying the stream, make sure you guys hit that like button on the stream.
What? Oh, you're such an asshole.
He's your brother. All right, skull and crossbones. Very good sign.
It's Avery's insignia. What is this? Hodie mecum eris in paradiso.
Today you will join me in paradise.
It's what Jesus said to Saint Dismas on the cross. Right. But what about these numbers here? What do you make of this?
Some kind of code. Or a phone number.
Come on. The dates. Huh? Look. 1659.
It's the year Avery was born.
1699.
Let me guess. The year he died.
Well, by most accounts, yeah, but it means we have date of birth, date of death, and paradise. Which means we're looking for Avery's grave.
St. Dismas's cathedral.
Wait a second. Hasn't Rafe been scouring that site for ages already?
Yeah, the cathedral.
Yeah, the cathedral.
See these symbols?
Yeah.
These are found on old Scottish gravestones.
Right.
Right? Now, look at this. The layout of this place is really unusual. Here's the cathedral, but the graveyard is way over here.
Rafe's been focusing on the wrong area.
Exactly.
Guys, we're going to Scotland.
All right. Wait up. You do realize that Rafe knows you're coming.
Yeah, we can deal with that when we get there.
Look, that psycho would like nothing better than for you to show up. Plus, he's got Nadine and a whole army to back him up.
Yeah, but he doesn't have this. The biggest pirate treasure of all time is within our grasp.
I thought this was about saving Sam.
It is. Now, come on, it's both, right? We need the treasure so we can save Sam.
How is Elena cool with all this? Jesus, kid.
Look, it's just not that simple.
With all that you two have been through together.
She wouldn't understand this.
You are not giving her enough credit.
I can't take that chance.
Nathan, he's right. Things have changed. Rafe's involved now, and I can take this on my own, really.
Great. Well, thank you for your input, both of you. Excuse me. Hey. Hey, it's me, yeah. No, the reception's lousy.
But yeah, it is kind of sad that Sully has a military background. He just taught Nate.
Look, I realize it couldn't have been easy. All those years away. And I'm sorry for what happened to you. But it's not his fault.
I never said that it was.
It took a long time for him to get out of this game.
Sully teach Nate how to swim as well. Yeah.
Okay, he's meant for this life.
You really believe that?
Well, I mean, we don't know that specifically because
somebody's got to keep an eye out for him.
And amongst thieves, we don't know, like, but there is kind of like some context.
I will. Okay. I love you too. Bye. Just told her that the job was going to take a little longer than expected, which is the truth.
But then again, if you take that whole entire part from, if you take like the first part, well, not the first part, but like the first chapter of Uncharted of this game, and after you go back to play 2,
I do hear that
it kind of gives you more, it kind of gives you like more things. Like it's kind of like, yeah.
Scotland this time of year.
At least that's the way that I look at it, because like Loki, without 2 of these flashbacks, that means that Nate had to have met Sully before. That means that Nate had to have met Sully right after he left the orphanage, or right after he thought Sam was dead.
Concentrated around the cathedral, so that's good. Because we are gonna have that graveyard all to ourselves. Sully.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, we're good to go here.
Okay, kids. Happy hunting. Nice chance to come with.
Yeah, well, unless you can find me an escalator, I think I'll pass.
All right. See you in a few.
Hey, Nate.
Yeah.
Just bring me back something shiny, will you?
That's the plan.
At least it's kind of like implied.
Let's go pay our respects to Captain Avery, huh? Scottish Cathedral. Strange place to bury your treasure, no?
Not really. I mean, by the time Avery would have sailed here, the place was already abandoned.
I guess that's true. Plus, with a massive bounty on his head, it'd be a good place to hide. So, what happened between you and Rafe?
I couldn't deal with him. I'm pretty sure he'd had enough of me.
Oh, I forgot this is death. I keep forgetting. Okay, I keep forgetting. Let me go the other way around. But yeah, I do think there's like probably gonna be like something that's gonna be going crazy in
Hey, this should hold.
Good call.
Intergalactic 2. Bro, I can't wait for 2027. But sadly though, I'm not gonna lie. Why do we have to wait that long? 2 of my favorite, well, not 2 of my favorites, but like, bro, 2 of my favorite gaming studios, aside from Rockstar, are going to be going head to head in the Game Awards in 2 years. I'm scared.
What the hell is all this?
It's excavation equipment.
Shoreline? What? Look. I thought they were just by the cathedral.
Oh, shit! Get out!
Like, I am very scared. I am very scared because, like, I'm not even gonna know whose side to even pick anymore. Let me turn my headphones down because, Jesus, that's so loud.
We're good. Yeah. Nice to meet you too, Shoreline. Seems like they were expecting us.
And like they're searching away from the cathedral.
Which means we should get to that graveyard pronto.
Exactly.
Bro, I'm scared. Like I said, like I don't even know who to even go for.
What is this place? Monks had several living quarters. Main one being by the graveyard, of course.
Location, location, location. More shoreline equipment.
At least no shoreliners. Now, what do you bet? Yep. Dynamite.
Yeah, be careful with that stuff, huh?
Hey, got the door open.
That was very loud. Hopefully they didn't hear us.
Hopefully we just blend in with the other explosions. Look, there's a way up through the roof.
Oh, let's find something to climb on.
Yeah. Bro, I can't wait.
Hey, we can use this to climb out of that building.
Oh, let me see if there's any more dynamite. Oh, is there any more dynamite anywhere? I just can't wait until Wolverine drops. That game's gonna be insane. Now, where is the rest of the dynamite at though? Like,
Take that, door.
Pretty good with that stuff.
Well, I've blown a lot of shit up over the years.
Shit. Shoreline. Hide.
Where's our boys? Keep your safeties off. Think it was those guys Nadine warned us about. Either way, the orders are the same. Shoot to kill.
Over here. Someone blew this door open.
Okay.
Hang on. Man down over here! Someone here! Spread out. Cover every side.
that and plus another thing too is that Salvage also made a video talking about other YouTubers all. So like I've been like, by the way, chat, someone remind me that we have to check out the Fantastic Four stuff today. I want to check out some more Oh, I need to eat. Nope, I'm trying to save ammo. Woo! I'd rather save ammo.
All right, nicely done. That could have been bad.
Yeah. Let's get out of here before anyone checks in on them.
See, that's the thing is that, like, especially if we're playing on crushing, like, you have to know when to save ammo. That's one thing I really like about playing on crushing. Like, you have to save ammo, like, a lot of ammo. That on top of that, The Last of Us Season 3 is... I'm already going to say this right now.
There. Come on, let's go.
Season 3 for The Last of Us is already cooked.
Got it. Oh, careful.
Then we have to show the Mafia old country gameplays. Oh, got you.
What are you talking about? I taught you that move.
All right, let's see it then.
There. You see?
That was clumsy.
But yeah, Season 3 for The Last of Us HBO show, it's doomed to fail. Like, it's just doomed to fail for the reason I'm about to say right now. Season 2 only had 7 episodes and made Ellie look like an idiot. Like, I'm sorry, but like it's 100% the truth. Like those episodes made Ellie look like an idiot. Like, I gave up, like, I think whenever I gave up, like, I don't know whenever I gave up, because, like, I was watching it, and I was like, okay, so episode 2, banger. Episode 1, banger. 3,
thanks.
I knew that something was off immediately whenever they, like, here's the thing, I knew that something was off, like, flat out really off, when they didn't even show Hillcrest. There's another Mafia gameplay tomorrow. Got you. I want to react to that too. Since they are showing off more.
Burns a little.
I know I really do want to check out the Borderlands 4 stuff too.
Yeah. I could do this all day. Double to wipe them out.
You go where the money leads you.
That's cold. It gets colder. I'm gonna take a leak while you educate our young recruit here.
So what happened there? Did he put down the revolt? With our help, he kept it at bay. But once money ran out...
Get the left one. I got ready.
No reason for us to stick around anymore.
We're gonna have to do better than that, fellas.
Let's see if we can keep this up.
Yo, Keenan, what's good? How are you?
You two done prepping the site?
The cemetery's ready for rich boys' visit.
They're not slowing down, are they?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Yesterday.
Oh.
Over there. Movement, I think. Go check. I'm on it.
I love playing this on Crushing, dude. It's insane. Playing this game on Crushing is so refreshing. Unless you get sniped. Chilling, man. Working. Nice, it's good to hear.
Paying us double to wipe them out.
You go where the money leads you.
That's cold. It gets colder. I'm gonna take a leak while you educate our young recruit here.
So what happened next? Did he put down the revolt?
With our help, he kept it at bay. And once money ran out,
Nice one.
there's no reason for...
By the way, Keenan, I have a I don't know if you want. I'll DM you about. I'll DM you on Twitter about it. But like, I do have like a couple of ideas for like what the gameplay for Wolverine could look like. But like, I do have like one question real quick. I do have like one question real quick. Do you think that he's gonna have a bike similar to Deacon from Days Gone? Because like, I would love him to have a bike. I would love for him to have a drifter bike. I think that would be cool.
Get the left one. I got right.
Business is business.
Gonna have to do better than that, fellas.
I hope so,
Let's see if we
Sam.
can keep this up.
I think a drifter bike would. I think him having a drifter bike is just a must.
They're not slowing down, are they?
Boss lady wants the results. She wants them yesterday.
Have they found anything?
Heard they uncovered some stuff, but I don't know the details. What the? Movement over there.
Go look and make sure.
Sure thing, bro.
But I have a feeling it's gonna be more linear story,
It's gone.
instead of open world. Yeah.
Nathan, shotgun.
Working is always good. Working is always good. Having extra money in your pocket is always good because you can buy stuff. Yeah. I mean, it would make sense. I mean, it would make sense for it to be more of a linear story.
To your right.
Actually, that would be perfect. Actually, for like if you're I'm in cover. I'll take it. It has to be a linear story because like I think a Wolverine that has like I think it is because in a way
It gets colder.
like I feel like if it's gonna be like a linear story then like I feel like it would be better like it would be something like The Last of Us like
So what happened next?
in terms of that because like
With our help, he kept it at bay. And once
in The Last of Us it's mainly like a Joel and Ellie story.
And the gym?
But like I do think that at some point, like it's gonna be like really emotional at some point. So like I could see like being really like emotional at some points. Like say like
Con bastards.
Get the left one.
let's say like someone close to Wolverine die. Let's say like someone close to him dies, or like he finally gets his, or like let's say like he finally gets his adamantium, and we like see him go through that.
You two done prepping the site?
The cemetery's ready for rich boys' visit.
And like we actually have to see him like go through that pain of like that. We actually have to see him go through the pain of
Have they found anything?
the program.
They uncovered some stuff, but I don't know the details.
Wait. Shit.
That and plus to me like, and that and plus at least like in my opinion, I think that he should play, or at least like he should like whenever I mostly think of Wolverine, or at least Wolverine PS5, the first thing that comes to mind is I want him to play or feel like I'm playing Joel, like a tank.
Hangman. No way I imagined that.
I don't know why. There's just something interesting about that. Holy, let me turn my headphones down. Wait, why do I forget that I have... Why do I always forget that I have a dynamite? I don't know. That's what I'm losing every fight. Go on. I don't know why I like playing most of my games on the hardest difficulty. There's just something there with me playing it on hardest difficulty.
There's no way. One down.
Let me go back. I'm gonna grab this.
Kind of hairy. Someone was bound to hear all that. Come on, let's get a move on.
I need ammo real quick, unless there isn't any. But yeah, like, I do think that he is going to, like, play, like, almost, like, not similar, but, like, if you played The Last of Us, then you would know, like, what it feels like to play Joel. But I do think that it would be cool, though.
Right beyond those walls. Down we go.
Easy, bro. I nearly blew my goddamn arms off only to get chewed out by that prick. I should have popped him.
The guys fronting our entire crew. What do you think Nadine would do to you?
I was following her order.
Still, what do you think she'd do?
Turn me inside out.
Exactly. Take some deep breaths and go walk it off.
Huh? Spotted something. Go scope it out.
You got it. What you got?
We all clear.
Hey! Yeah! Yeah! You got it!
Ooh. Crazy reflexes.
Let's keep going.
Sam, this way.
Nice.
That was a crazy reflex. Now we're up here. And then go over here. I just can't wait.
Whoa. Shit. Okay. If he did it, I can do it. Whoa.
Him having a drifter bike would help. Like, another thing too, if he is gonna, if he does have a drifter bike, I would love to I would love to see vehicle combat.
Jumping around ruins? Yeah, that and getting shot at. Blown up.
I would love to see vehicle combat. Like, I love to see vehicle combat like similar to like Origins. So like the movie where like you can slice like a car in half, like where like you have an ability to slice the side of a car.
Still gotta climb higher to cross the ravine.
I hope we're done sliding for a while. My ass is full of gravel.
Or, you know, like, say, like, you're in an engagement, like, you're engaging a fight with, I forgot. Or, like, you're engaging into a fight with, like, an enemy, and you're in, like, a high-speed chase or whatever, trying to chase this enemy down to get information on whoever he's going after, and then, like, say, like, you have this chase, like, right, you know what I'm trying to say. If you have, like, a chase in there, and after, like, an enemy, like, pulls up right next to you, and you're fighting him right there, and like you just stab him like right in the side just to get him to get him off the motorcycle, and you keep going. I think that would be crazy. I don't know, I have a lot of ideas for Wolverine.
You ready for this? Stuck the landing. Come on. All right, I got it. Go.
Okay, come on.
And we're here.
Yes, we are.
What the? I just T-posed.
Jesus. Look at this place.
Welcome to the St. Dismas Dormitory. Alleged final resting place of one Henry Avery.
Let's find that grave. Hey, Nathan, check it out. This one's got a pair of cutlasses.
Yeah, well, swords are a match. So is the ear.
But yeah, also chat.
Sam,
Everybody,
come
make sure you guys like the stream. I'm gonna share the.
find
I'm gonna share the stream over on Twitter. Yeah.
Benjamin Bridgman.
That's Avery's alias.
Something odd about this skull, though. It's like it doesn't belong to the stone.
What's odd about it is that's not Avery's sigil.
Yeah, I mean, the skull should be facing sideways.
Bro, I like using. Bro, I can't. Okay, chat question. I cannot even use Homelander memes anymore. Why can I not use Homelander memes anymore?
Long time. Yeah, look at that.
Let's see what we got.
I mean, there's so plenty around.
It's a crypt.
A crypt? Hidden behind a secret door?
I assume the secret door was added afterwards.
To hide his loot?
Well, fingers crossed. Whoa. Gang's all here. Is this a door? Looks like a door.
It is a door.
I don't see a way to open it, though. What are these star symbols?
Jesus. Dismas on the left.
Penitent thief?
Guest is on the right.
Jerk thief.
I have 472 games on my PS5 right now after I finished Metal Gear Snake Eater.
Avery
can't
sure
wait
had
for
a thing
Snake
for St.
Eater.
Dismas, huh?
Well, Avery fancied himself a good thief, right? Only plundered and murdered the non-British heathens.
Guess that's what passed for good back then.
Good enough.
Bro, I can't wait until bro, there's gonna be a lot.
Smokey, need your lighter over here.
You know, that hurts my feelings.
Not as much as it hurts your lungs.
Thank you, Father Duffy.
That's gonna be a lot to do too.
Isn't that something?
By the way, I will be playing Rivals this week.
The light's coming from the other side.
So like
of the
there
wall.
might not be an Uncharted 4 stream. Because I am going to be playing Marvel Rivals when the new season drops and I want the black suit.
Let's see here. Ah, I can aim the lights. Hey, here we go.
I think you got that one.
Because the black suit, Spider-Man's going to be in the game and I need that suit.
Oh, connect the dots.
That looks right.
I need that suit, so I'm going to be playing Marvel Rivals. I think the new season drops Thursday.
That's it, you got it. Okay, let's give this a shot.
Open sesame.
Wrong treasure.
Shush. Well, nice view. No treasure, though.
No, but look, you see those crosses?
Yeah. Hey, is that a cave right below?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Avery's trying to tell us where to go next. There's one problem, though. Going back that way means we have to go back toward the cathedral.
And back towards Rafe.
Shit.
Well, let's not keep him waiting.
Let's see, I already know I'm going to be platinuming. There's a whole bunch of games that have the platinum. Obviously, I want to platinum Ghost of Yota when it drops. I'll be platinuming Ghost of Yota.
One of the old monks wrote this.
Or at least attempting to platinum it. And by the way, if anybody's wondering, I will not be playing the game on lethal.
Shit.
I did my first playthrough on lethal flat out at the, I don't want to say like starting, but like, I want to say like the tail end of last year. Or at the start of last year. I can't do it again. I can't do it again. Playing Ghost of Tsushima on lethal was torture. It was fun, it was just torture.
Wait, what's that?
Please don't look at me, please don't look at me, please turn around, please turn around, please turn around, please turn around.
Nothing here.
No! I say that and the first thing that happens is, okay. We're gonna go with the same strategy, I'm gonna go with the same strat.
Shit. Shit. What's that?
All right then.
Heads up. I have something.
Go take a look.
Sure thing, man. Nothing over there, eh?
Think we're good here?
Hang on.
Ice. Saw something.
Got your back, Connor.
Over here!
Of course, I run into a wall. I gotta start paying attention again. Hold up. Alright, we're just gonna have to do brute force again.
Anybody heard from the scout party up here?
It's always the shotguns that always... I have to kill the shotguns. Let me just go over here and let me just get dynamite.
Shit.
Okay, now I'm just... Alright, let me lock in.
Shit.
Nope, not you, shotgun. Pull back around here. There's nowhere for me to go.